Yeah, I'll have a story later on this, but I had a social media conversation with Delta Airlines live last night through their social media department about an airline problem, and I'll share that in a later session today. But it shows you we're bombarded with information. It's unbelievable. It's rapidly changing. We're connecting with people all over the world. We're truly in a global environment. We're all multitasking, and I have a slide on that in a minute that'll make you laugh. We have many ways to communicate, and I'm just setting the context. We're about to get into it, but I want you to be thinking of what we're trying to do. It's noisy and busy. Just in this room, it's kind of quiet right now, but you're about to walk out, and when you hit trade show floors, you're bombarded with information. It's hard to get it all done. This world never stops, and it gets faster and faster every year. So let's get into what we do to differentiate ourselves. We're going to be unique in how we approach it. Again, we're going to have 10 topics. There'll be a movie quote, and then a thing I have called Ryan's Remarks, and then I have 5 today takeaways that I want you to consider. And then, again, questions and answers as we go along or at the end. So from the movie Hitch, begin each day like it was on purpose. Begin each day like it was on purpose. So my remark is break the box in your thinking. Let me show you what that looks like. How many people, got to borrow my Kleenex box here from my hotel. So what do we hear all the time in every seminar we go to about box thinking? Think what? Think outside. So I'm going to say today, let's just break it, all right? For 1 hour, let's break the box and not be talking about, whatever, trinkets and trash and tchotchkes and all the stuff that people try to put this business down about. Let's look at and be creative and just be open-minded, maybe 2 or 3 things we can take away. So I'm going to say over and over, be purposeful in your decision-making. Be purposeful in your communication. Turn your seemingly disadvantage into your advantage. For example, there's people that I know that come into a buyer position and they've been on the sales side. That's a disadvantage. They say, well, I don't know anything about sales. But they've been on the buying side. That is an advantage. There's people that say, well, I haven't been in the business that long. And I don't, well, you know what? You bring a fresh perspective. That's an advantage. There's people that say, I've done this forever. Well, you have a lot of experience to draw upon. So be purposeful and turn stuff into your advantage.